In a small town nestled between rolling hills and meandering rivers, there was an old, weathered house that stood alone at the edge of the forest. The house, though seemingly abandoned, held a secret known only to a few. The townsfolk whispered about the mysterious occurrences within its walls, especially during the early hours of the morning. One particular morning, as the first light of dawn painted the sky in hues of pink and gold, the townspeople noticed something extraordinary. A flock of white birds had gathered outside the window of the old house. These weren't ordinary birds. They were ethereal, their feathers shimmering like spun silk in the soft morning light. Curiosity spread through the town like wildfire, and soon a small crowd had gathered outside the house, all staring in wonder at the mesmerizing scene. The birds, seemingly aware of the human presence, began to chirp and flutter around the window as if putting on a show. As the onlookers strained to hear, they were astonished to realize the birds were not just making random sounds. They were engaged in a conversation. The townsfolk could hardly believe their ears, as the ethereal birds spoke a melodic language that resonated with a sense of ancient wisdom. Word quickly spread, and the townspeople returned day after day to witness the enchanting spectacle. The mysterious birds continued their conversations, their voices carrying tales of distant lands, forgotten legends, and the secrets of the natural world. The town became a gathering place for those seeking solace, inspiration, or simply the joy of listening to the otherworldly discourse. Among the regular visitors to the window was a young artist named Clara. Drawn by the allure of the birds and their tales, she brought her sketch pad and pencils to capture this magical occurrence. As she sat outside the old house, she found herself not only creating beautiful sketches, but also becoming a part of the unfolding story. One day, as the sun dipped below the horizon and painted the sky in shades of twilight, the white birds gathered for their final conversation. The townspeople, including Clara, listened intently as the birds spoke of gratitude for the connection they had shared. With a flutter of their graceful wings, the ethereal birds ascended into the darkening sky, leaving the townsfolk in a state of awe. In the days that followed, the old house became a symbol of unity and wonder in the small town. Clara continued to create art inspired by the mystical encounter, and the townspeople carried the memories of the white bird's wisdom in their hearts. The magic of that fleeting connection lingered, a reminder that sometimes the most extraordinary moments can be found in the simplest places.